Buongiorno, my dears. Happy Monday. I hope you're having beautiful days so far. This week, I would love for you to ask yourself, what does authenticity mean to me? What does my most authentic self? What does that mean to me? Not with a title or a label. We're in Pisces season, so we're kind of half in the dream world and half in the human world. We have all of these, the solar flares coming in. We have all this ascension going on. We have so many things happening all at the same time. Let me guess, you can turn on your phone and you do a little bit of a scroll and you get overwhelmed. Sensory overload is happening right now for so many people. Relationships are changing drastically. There's so many breakups. There's friendship breakups. We have people that are leaving the planet. There's so much happening all at the same time. So I would love for you to focus on grounding into that and being your most authentic self. Why does authenticity have anything to do with grounding, Sarah? Because a lot of what we're experiencing is going to be about how we feel doing what it is that we're doing. Not about entertaining every emotion, not about entertaining every feeling, not even about entertaining every thought that comes into our brain. But is it a resounding, yes, this feels great, this feels like I want to do this? Or is it, I don't know, I don't want to show up to that, but if I don't show up to that, then they're going to be... You gotta trust your vibration right now and trust that certain things, it might not make sense, but you're not supposed to be doing it. It might not make sense, but you're not supposed to be around that person. It might not make sense, but you weren't supposed to be in the grocery store at that time. I'll give an example. I was shopping around the grocery store the other day and I was just kind of scooting and just didn't have a list with me. I was just in a leisurely time. I had nowhere to go, nothing to do. But the siren inside of my head was going off saying, Sarah, leave the store right now. Sarah, leave the store right now. And I could convince myself, I was like, no, everything's fine. Everything's good. But it was as if I was getting pulled out of the store. So I grabbed my things. I didn't do my extra shopping and I left. I didn't ask questions. I just left. It's kind of, I saw a reel about this where, when you're walking in the woods and all of a sudden everything goes quiet and you can't hear any birds and you can't hear any rustling and you're just like, oh, everything's gone peaceful. You get out of there right then. You don't ask questions. You get out of there. I'll leave you with the parable of the deer, which we've talked about before if you've been with me for a while. A deer in the morning is out eating berries, just in the morning dew and just enjoying themselves. And the deer senses that there's a wolf around. What does the deer do? Oh, girl, she scoots. She scoots. She doesn't ask questions. She runs. It's our reptilian brains that convince us, like, oh, I bet it's a nice wolf. No, I've met wolves before. I'm sure that everything will be fine. Oh, no, intuition. Obviously, I know better. Obviously, I can manage this. I can sustain. Yeah. One more thing that had popped into my head. This was a panel discussion that, someone had asked, a random video that I saw. And the person had asked, how many times do you take disrespect from a friend before you, cut them out, before you walk away? Without judgment, without pomp and circumstance, you just walk away. And the person goes, how much poison do you drink before you die? This, again, might not make sense. But this is us learning to trust our intuition. Where do we feel it? In our head? Does our ear ring? Does our heart start beating? Does our gut start going off? Really sink into how we feel doing what it is that we're doing. Because when it's authentic and when it's meant for you, it will be a heck yes. This feels awesome. Trust that feeling. And again, might not make sense. This is Pisces season. I believe in you. Have a wonderful time out there. It is such an incredible experience just to be alive right now. Truly. When you float above the whole thing, how cool is it to be alive? Yeah. What are you most grateful for? What's your favorite thing about being alive? Comment below. Love you.